I'm so into you. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Boy, you got me so confused. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You're not mine and I can't deny. What am I supposed to do? Oh, that's what they said. You're not mine. Ooh, what am I supposed to do? All that I know is I'm so into you. Ooh. Hey, V Goddess. Hello. So, I'm doing good. How you? Hey, Miss King. So, I don't know. Hey, the Sun card. Look, y'all come in here quick. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. So, somebody's got a case of I'm so into you, but you make me so confused. Uh-oh. We talking to an air sign. And I love y'all back. Look, I'm talking to an air sign. Who got you confused again? You better wing that sword out and bring the clarity through. Get the but I think the truth is it's thank you. Look, the Aquariuses are a little complex. That's all. That's all it is, you know. But I always tell an Aquarius, you can't lose being an Aquarius because they are futuristic energy, right? And they just, well, we also must not forget that Aquarius is the Five of Swords energy, right? And that comes along with betrayal and mental conflicts and the part to where the swords done got the best of them, right? So it's not that they confuse you, but they probably just confuse themselves. And not so much as confused, it's because they probably got the answer, but they done thought themselves out of it. So it's like they had a plan and then the swords came through and it's just shit. What's the plan again? So, but the song, somebody, this your truth. That's what frees you from the situation. I'm so into you. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Boy, you got me so confused. I don't know what I'm gonna do. She said, all that I know is I'm so into you. Remember, in the end, she kept saying, you're not mine. Ooh, what am I supposed to do? Baby, you supposed to get that sword out that has the truth, and you supposed to cut through all the illusion that you feel like you experiencing with it. So if it all boils down to you're not mine, well, there it is right there. That's what you're supposed to do. Go get somebody that's yours because that's why you confuse. It's like I'm supposed to hold a space for you while you got space for somebody else. It just, what am I supposed to do? Sometimes you just got to let shit go. Because, baby, what it boils down to is I'm just not about to be confused for you. Okay? Okay. All right. I'm glad we understand each other. So what I do next is I'm going to get the sword out and I'm going to cut through all the confusion and it might cut you off with it. But remember, you chose. You chose to be confusion in my life instead of the clarity. I'm just saying. I don't trust people that want me confused because why are you trying to confuse me and I know where I'm going? Fuck, I know what the Lord told me to do. Why you want me off my path so bad? Now I'm looking at you suspect. Oh, thank you so much, V Goddess. I truly appreciate you, lovely. So let's see what we got in Aquarius world. Yeah, I am. My North Node is in Aquarius. So all my strategicness and future planning all comes from Aquarius. But I'm a Pisces at heart, so I could get caught up in that fairy world. Because, you know, that's where we belong. But see, I've read the worst. It's 11 other zodiac signs out there that just does not float in fairy tales. So you just got to, we all got to be able to coexist, right? Sometimes I got to come about a fairyland, even though that's where I love to be. But, you know, that's just not how shit works all the time. When it's time for me to pull that sword out and cut through the truth for myself, I might not like it either, shit. But it is what it is, you know, because I'd rather live in the truth than be stuck in an illusion, okay? Do you hear me? Okay. I know y'all feel me. So on the bottom, we got tick tock. Tick tock goes the clock. Somebody run out of time or they feel like it, but time is of an illusion. Here now. Oh, so ain't no clock. It's right now. And it's time to go. Ooh, I just got done telling somebody, rip that sword out and cut it out. Something has exhausted you. So it's time for a nap. It's time for you to, it's something that emotionally exhausted you too, because here and now, it's no more time. It's the clock has run out for this person. It's time here and now. It's time to go. Time to go. Time to get away from whatever this is. Somebody's leaving something. They're leaving something or they're headed towards something. Take it where you're at, but something's happening. What we got for the Aquarius people? I'm trying to cut back, but it seems like this thing is stronger. I'll try to go down to less nicotine. Not for you, it's coming out in a reverse. All that I know is I'm so into you. Ooh, you didn't want it to not be for you at first. Unfinished business. And maybe this is somebody when it comes to you. They thought you wasn't for them, but it looks like somebody might be changing their mind. Oh. There's a change in the wind. Because somebody can't stop thinking about you. Now, this is somebody who wrote it off. Oh. Or she. Come to the edge. Soulmates and poised. Okay. So maybe this is a situation where a person did have somebody else, or maybe you left it behind. It wasn't for you. Whatever the case may be. Somebody going to be coming back. Ooh. Okay. They got knocked down like my vape. But my cards knocked the vape down. Love knocked this person down. They went Carrie Hilson on us. Okay. So, but I do feel like it's not for you. Not for you. In the right, upright, it's not for you. But in the reverse, it is for you. Okay. So. But I don't feel like this person thought this was for them. I feel like they thought it wasn't for them. But then they later realized that maybe it was. So there's a change in the wind, or it's vice versa. You thought it was for you and you realized it wasn't. So it's a change in the wind. But I feel like it was for you because that's the only way that the unfinished symphony is coming up next. That means our hearts sang a song and we ain't done playing it, baby. Okay? So somebody's finding themselves doing a lot of thinking. Much love, baby. Right back to you. Somebody, the thinker. Look at that. Somebody thinking. Can't stop thinking. They just sitting there dwelling on thinking. And then it's a little universal face like, yeah, you're thinking. Go do what you're thinking on. They watching like, come on, you're thinking, act. It could be a feminine energy, right? Or it could be somebody when it comes to a feminine energy. I feel like this is a feminine energy. I'm going to just say it. I feel like this is a woman who maybe just felt like that this was some situation wasn't for her, but then she later realized, yes, the fuck it is for me. Maybe this person got on your nerves, and I know how that goes. Because you know how you get a man that tell you what you're supposed to do. You know how you got a man, a real man is going to lead the woman. She might have the ideas and she might see further and give him, lead the way sometimes. But we want to be led by a man. That's just what it boils down to. And it ain't nothing more attractive than a man and know how to lead, right? But it sometimes irritates the fuck out you because he's going to tell you stuff that you know you need to hear, but you don't want to fucking hear it. So that's where you get in saying, hey, that's where you get in saying, this ain't for me. This motherfucker, this, that. And it could have been him or it could have been her. But somebody, you get caught up in the part to where you feel like somebody's trying to be your parent. But that's not really the case. It's that they want the best for you. So they tell you stuff that you probably know you need to hear, but you really don't want to hear it until you start getting real honest with yourself. And you know for a fact you knew to do that shit. If your attitude is terrible and you know you need to tone it down a little bit. You know that. But here come the emperor telling you, you have to tone that down. And you don't tell me what to do. This is what I tell myself. I don't want to be checked. So I check my motherfucking self because don't come checking me. But there's no way that you can't check yourself and still not want to be checked. It just don't work like that. So if you don't want nobody else checking you, then check yourself, right? Don't fucking check me. I'm going to check it. Okay, I see it. I'm going to get it. Leave me alone. That's how I see it. Yeah. But you can only help people who want to help themselves. So that's what I had to learn too. And it was a harsh lesson for me because I want to help a motherfucker and they don't want my help. But I still want to help them. You know? Thank you. It's a thin line between love and hate. I feel like somebody got irritated, upset. Somebody was triggered in this moment. And this is why you didn't want it. Somebody makes you face the reality. Everybody don't want to face the reality, or this is you making somebody else face the reality, and everybody ain't ready to see the truth, right? But sometimes when you meet people, they force you to see the truth because they are the truth, right? And there's no way around it. So then what you'll do is try to shut them out your life. And I feel like somebody probably try to shut you out, or you try to shut them out. Somebody wasn't ready to hear the truth. And that causes them to shut a person out. But they changing that now because they, no matter how much they fight it, they can't get it out of their system. Like Bow Wow. You don't know what you do to me. You wouldn't even understand. Damn. Something about not for you in the reverse. You don't know what you do to me. It's so hard to get you out of my system. I'm too attached. My heart won't let me fall back. I got it bad. That's what you can call that. Somebody's their own boss and they real busy, but I feel like love is about to knock at their door. Domestic relationship. See, somebody's about to come back to you. Somebody who thought that they needed protection from you. Somebody who maybe didn't want to communicate with you because whatever reason. Protection needed, or maybe they feel like they need protection and you can help them with it. What is going on here? Give me this cards right here because I didn't shuffle them up. They're ready to go. Protection needed, domestic relationship, communication. Tell me about it. The moon. Unknown, mysterious, fear. They held back because they thought they needed protection from you because it was unknown. It was mysterious. Fear. This person had fear. So they guarded themselves. They protected themselves from you. And maybe even cut you full off of communication when they know deep down in their heart they wanted a domestic relationship. The moon get kind of deep on the motherfucker and they can get scared. I'm telling you. Air signs too. I mean, when shit get real deep and you can't use your logic and logic is your basis, baby, things can get creepy. Okay, things can get scary, especially when we're talking deep emotions and you don't know where the fuck you gonna drown, you gonna swim, you gonna float. You don't know what's gonna happen. But you gotta follow your intuition. The moon is mysteriousness, but I feel like because of the moon, people held back. Shit got too deep. But I do feel like somebody wants to balance that. They want to fix that. They want to be victorious in that now. That's why there's a change in the wind. A change in the wind is happening because now somebody's no longer wanting to hold back. In fact, they want to come closer. Oh, get closer. They burning on the inside to find this balance. Look, it could be an Aquarius. It could be a King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Desperately wanting to get in the calmer waters. But they don't really know how to do it. But they're going to think of some way, some shape, some form to stand up and defend their position in this connection. They determined. Tell me about change in the wind. Bestie, know your worth. You deserve better. Uh-oh, that's your bestie coming through with the come through. Addictions. What's this? Serial stalker. Sexual addiction, seeking, and side chick / dude drama with the third party energy on the bottom. See, somebody is dealing with addictions, or they was. But it's a change in the wind here. Maybe somebody was there. Some could have been some type of addictions, or I don't know. We just say addictions because I just like to all label it as lower vibration energy. But somebody needed to know their worth. And I feel like that made you go away from a person. But in turn, it changed their energy because, especially if you some type of twin flame situation, right? It's like a magnet. You walk away, I'm coming closer, right? You run, I'm running, right? It's just like, I don't know. That if a motherfucker just finally, I guess, once you finally do the work, it becomes stronger. You become the more magnetic one. I don't fucking know what that means. I'm stopping to chase you and I'm walking away and now you're chasing me. So I don't know how this shit really works, but I know it's a motherfucker. Okay, so somebody's having a change in the wind from their addictions and from accepting anything less than their worth. And addictions could have been the reason that they did that. Okay, tell me about this addictions card. Not with these. For real. Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. They wasn't the addictions. This is somebody feeling somebody sorry for the next motherfucker. These addictions wasn't even theirs. They probably was deciding that they didn't want to come towards you because they had a person codependent or addicted or something that they was trying to help. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, though, says that, well, it was somebody that was in a relationship, a family situation, some type of dynamic. But they're releasing that. Why? So that they can walk away from it because it doesn't emotionally serve them. They're walking away to be better off on their own because that's just what they say it is. But they're walking away to find a balance somewhere else. Ooh. See, I don't feel like they really wanted to like be with this person or stay with this person. I feel like they sympathized with this person because they're struggling with addiction. But it was time for them to know their own worth. And their worth was signifying you. Or flip it, okay? But somebody got tired of trying to just settling or just because they got to feel sympathetic for the next motherfucker. That shit ain't working. The whole time they feeling sympathetic, they watching you. Are you watching them? Take which part of the story you own. You know better than me, okay? So tell me a little more about this know your worth, serial stalker, and addictions. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Change is coming, but it took a while. Because in the past, this is somebody who showed up to you as a Knight of Wands, a player, in and out, somebody who broke your heart. But after a long, long time coming, I feel like somebody's coming in this thing with some change for this connection. And I feel like you're going to be ecstatic, and you might not be happy in the beginning, but you're going to be happy. Bing! There it goes. Confirmation. Confirmation telling me Facebook's that I got 11 messages waiting, and I probably won't check them. More than likely I won't, because if I'm going to check them, I'd have checked them already. So, you got guarded, you got defensive, you abandoning this energy. And they let a motherfucker know that that energy is not welcome. They need to go regenerate it and try it again. Unfinished business. They gonna be back because the song is not finished. We still writing it. Tell me about this unfinished. Remembering the past. Third party. And that's why motherfucker can't focus on the right shit because they too busy thinking about what the third party from the past did to them. And they rather be trying to be busy. Be busy. See, and not only that, because of what living through the past and what the third party situation done did to them, they showed up in this bitch with zero respect. And how does that work? Not good for you, baby. Bye-bye. Go to the door. Go out. Come back in here and try it again. They're bringing that disrespectful bullshit up in here. Tell me about all this energy right here. It was a choice, though. Somebody had a choice. They could have followed their intuition to the fresh beginning. The contract that they were supposed to go to could have been towards you, an Aquarius, or an Aquarius that didn't listen. But somebody didn't listen. They didn't listen to their intuition, which is why instead of walking away from this third party energy who got zero respect for you, you just kept remembering the past. Sometimes you wait on them good times, they ain't never coming back. See, I don't feel like somebody moved right at first. But then they realized that the business was unfinished. They couldn't stop thinking. The person that they thought wasn't for them and the person who actually wasn't for them wasn't the same people. But they would have found that out if they would have just used their intuition. And your intuition, there's two ways to go. I mean, in the Two of Swords, there's two ways to go, but it's only one way that your intuition will choose for you. The other way, you might look at a way and see that you can go, but you got to remember that she's blindfolded. You won't see the right decision in this choice. You'll feel it, right? Okay. Protect your energy is important. Especially when motherfuckers coming in here with zero respect. This person ain't, if you ain't got no respect for other people, it's because you really ain't got respect for yourself. Page of Cups to the Page of Wands. That's a lot of page energy, like newness, childish, immature. Yeah, this is the same person who coming back with a leap of faith in the Knight of Cups. They made a decision. But I don't feel like that. They had to be betrayed first. Go into calmer waters and then come in here and stand up and defend the position because they decided to keep living through the past instead of following their intuition to start something fresh, something greater. But they can't stop thinking about this woman, or this woman can't stop thinking about this whoever. Okay, so tell me, what's going on here? That puts somebody in a position to take a leap of faith. See, somebody's realizing they're facing the end of a relationship. But the shade is real too. See, somebody should have just followed their intuition because health. Your health is your wealth. I don't know if people realize that or not, but your health is your wealth. Okay? And while I feel like there was somebody who was healthy for you, I feel like there was also somebody who was not so healthy for you with this criminal background energy. Bankrupt. See, somebody that robbed you of all your energy, your time, your money, your effort. Now you're sitting here left to think about something now that the relationship is over. But I don't feel like the relationship would have been over if you would have went the right way. But the problem wasn't about that. It was, but it wasn't. The reason you couldn't go the right way is because you didn't have the strength and the courage. You didn't believe in yourself. You didn't believe in the faith of the two of swords. You didn't believe in the faith and over the sight. And now that puts you in a position of, now you're forced to be in a position to put down burdens and retreat from a situation that you could have avoided with your intuition. Damn. But you got the new perspective that you need and the tools. I bet you believe in yourself now. And now that you do believe in yourself, you don't want to miss out on this opportunity to have this Ace of Pentacles. So you're going to say something. I'm going to need you to say something, baby. You're scared. You're scared. No. With the devil energy. Somebody could be dealing with a Capricorn. You need to say something. It's an underlying truth that need to be spoken, but you're scared to say it. Why? Because the Empress already done divested out this whole situation. And the King of Cups says that it has not, maybe she did divested her, all her love. She divested her love and herself. Tell me about this Empress reverse, King of Cups reverse. Yep, and the Emperor don't like that. Now he wants to reconcile because the Empress done got selfish. The same selfish he was in the beginning. Oh, well, would you look at that? Those tables, they turn, huh? Now you feeling trapped in your mind, not talking. But it's probably just a little bit of karma for that ass, I'm just saying. You'll talk at some point when you get the courage. But that's mean judgment to be lifted off you. A lot of times you want to talk, you want to move, but you can't. You don't have to. You feel like you can't. You feel like you're stuck. And that's the universe restricting your ass from the Empress that you didn't appreciate. And you realize, damn, I really want to go that way, but I can't. And it's because in the beginning you didn't appreciate what the Lord gave you. So now he's restricting you from it. And you feeling trapped in your mind, feeling like you can't speak, feeling like you ain't got the courage to say what you need to say, but your ass is under judgment. You gonna say it, but not until judgment's over. I'm just telling you the truth. Somebody could be dealing with an earth sign. Somebody gained a new perspective and they want to put the work into some type of nurturing situation. Right now they can't do shit but sit there and think because they in a spiritual jail. The Lord ain't allowing them to come close. Something about this yin energy. So if you reach out to them and they acting like this because they ain't allowed to, and the motherfuckers ain't gonna tell you the truth. They ain't gonna tell you I ain't allowed to do this. I ain't allowed to talk to you because I mistreated you the first time. Yep. Work relationship, spotlight, and guarded. This could be somebody that you met at work. Or you met at some type of work event. The spotlight. Somebody could be in the spotlight. And this is why they guard it. Somebody's trying to date them while they doing their job. And they're like, no, bitch, you must be delusional. Or maybe you thought somebody was after your money because you met them at work. Or you in the spotlight at work. Somebody thought that you was somebody that trying to date somebody because of, oh, they money. In some cases, that was the case. And then they got a tower. You got a tower. You received a tower because this person was not about money at all, but all about love. With the Queen of Cups, unconditional. Somebody wanted an unconditional love situation with you. That was solid, and they waited on it with you. They waited for you to take charge of the commitment, to make a choice to do so. But then the Five of Wands, Five of Swords, they feel betrayed. Seven of Swords, more betrayal. They felt betrayed. The Queen of Swords. Either somebody felt betrayed by the Queen of Swords or the Queen of Swords felt betrayed. And then she, you know what happens next. She has no sword. She pulled that sword out, baby, and severed them ties, and your ass is grass. Tell me about this Ace of Swords to the Queen of Swords to the Seven of Swords. Somebody realizing they don't want to miss out on our opportunity with you after they already sabotaged it. Now they believe. Now they got the tools they need and the perspective that they need to obtain it. They got the pentacle to offer you to the contract. They learned a lesson with the hermit energy when it comes to the lovers. Somebody could be dealing with a Gemini, but they're going to make choices, movements, and decisions to come in a little bit more committed and a little bit more solid structured, a little bit more leader-like, King of Wands style. Taking charge, bossing up, being a leader. You're supposed to lead the connection into higher vibrations and not lower ones. And if you don't, at any point in time, if you're showing up thinking you're an emperor and you about to lead me to the dark, baby, I'm going to have to cut you down. And I'm going to go right to the light. And guess what? You're going to be forced to come to the light with me. I don't have to come to no dark with you. You can't control that, right? Like, I feel like somebody needed to learn something. Somebody needed to learn something. I don't know. I feel like people be realizing or feeling the past life energy and getting shit twisted. Like, you might have controlled me in the past, and I might have sat down with you in that dark shit, but this lifetime is different, bitch. I'm standing up for myself. What the fuck is you talking about? So people gonna have to get on board with your plan now. Because they plan wasn't the most best plan. Let's just say that. Because down low, I should have been truthful about my lifestyle. This some Jerry Springer shit, and I'm right here taking front seats. See, somebody kept the secret. Down low. I should have been truthful about my lifestyle. Now, somebody could actually be down low, but they ain't got to be. I feel like what they wasn't honest about is about this child that they made, though. Somebody made a child on a relationship, on a marriage. Some Jerry Springer shit. Of course it's Jerry Springer shit. It's a paternity test. Is he the father or is he not? I mean, somebody kept the secret from somebody. You was cheating or you was playing games outside of your relationship and you done made a baby. What's this going on, Spirit? Now you stressing the fuck out about it. Because you didn't want to, you was trying to find a balance, but you feel like it's over now. Judgment, Ace of Cups. Oh, you chose wish fulfillment. So, Eight of Wands. Because you want to move towards somebody, but you feel like because of a baby, you might be left out in the cold because you was a player. This is a contract. You feel like you might be left out in the cold from a contract with an Aquarius and somebody like it. Hey, Empress 888. Oh, girl, that's this. That's something. But I ain't gonna go point my finger. Nobody want to set the motherfucking baby. Until you want to be the motherfucker that you want a motherfucker to accept the baby. It's something, boy. The universe got a way of humbling people, I'm telling you. But this, I feel like, I don't know if, I feel like this person, they could have been in a relationship, but they didn't have to be. It could have been that they made a baby on the connection and y'all wasn't committed yet. A child outside the relationship / marriage. What's the baby eating? Popsicles? I don't know, but it's the cutest little baby. Look at that. Big old brown eyes. Well, they look black in the picture, but... The Sun card, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. See, somebody's working on their happy ever after. They're trying to anyway, but they might have bought a baby in the situation. No, it don't. Because you done cheated on me, or you cheated on me in a connection. How am I supposed to trust you now? That's the biggest dilemma for me. Like, how am I supposed to go back and trust you? How? Hey, Dayan. I hope I said that right. So let's see what else we got. We're going to keep going because I don't know. I don't want to rush through this spread somehow. I done rolled on through. But I'm going to keep on going. Sometimes memories sneak out of my eyes and roll down my cheeks. Yeah, they do, because you had a side chick. And now that side chick brought drama into your connection and now it's fucked. So a motherfucker still sad about that. Probably still crying. Oh, yeah. That means you learned the lesson, Empress. And now this person's suffering because they made their choices. And now they're laying in the bed that they made for themselves. Because you thinking of a new man. And they're feeling trapped. And it shocks the fuck out of them, because when you ever start thinking about a new man, huh? You wait on me. You don't go nowhere. You go, what you mean you got a new man? See, the Emperor's about to be somebody y'all ain't seen before. You're stronger than you know, and I have your back. Somebody could be telling you that in your family. Or this is just you standing on your own. Like, I already know I'm strong. I'm going to just hold my ground. Somebody definitely going to be coming out the woodworks for forgiveness. Social media hack, watching you from different pages, spying on you, trying to see what's up with your life. Is you doing good? How good are you doing now that they gone? Body work, but see, they going to get a little rude awakening because somebody been working on their body. I don't know if you got work done or you just been going to taking your ass to the gym. But I feel like you just been working. While they been escaping. And this is the problem. Hey, Veronica. So that's what's the problem. Motherfuckers mad and throwing shade now, huh? But they need to be working on them sex addictions. Mind your business. You need to be working on your sex addictions, because that's the reason you show up as a one-sided person on a relationship. And now that I make my decisions about the way I want to be treated, I'm fucked up. Well, fuck you, okay? Because it's my body, my rules, my decisions. And if I say I ain't getting treated like that, then I ain't. I bounce out this bitch and be my own one-party person. I'm just saying, don't get it twisted. Don't take the kindness for the weakness now. Why is they come back? Text thing. They be tripping. What? I'm confused. I'm trying to read the shit out that text when I feel slow. Oh, okay. So you could, yeah, you could forgive a person and still love them from a distance. Just because I love you don't mean I gotta settle for your toxic ways that ain't gonna do shit but hurt me in the end. And love is you becoming a better person so that you can be a better person for me. Not wanting me to settle for your shitty ways that you know you ain't ready to change. And the selfish, what's really selfish is you trying to hold on to me when you know you ain't ready to be the man that I need. But you know that I'm such a good woman or such a decent woman or such a mesmerizing woman that you just want to try to hold on to me until you get to where you're going. Now that is selfish. You can't do that. You love something, you let that shit go. And if it come back, then it was yours, right? So you let that shit go. Instead of escaping, you go address the problem, right? Do the work. Somebody feel like you worth the distance. This is how you address it right here. You worth all the distance between us, right? If it's energetic distance or it's miles that we live, right? Energetic distance means that you did the work and I didn't. So now I still got healing to do when you already done your healing. And now I really can't touch you because I didn't let it get to the point that your wavelength and your vibration is here and I'm still here because I wanted to do toxic shit instead of heal. So now we still, the distance between us is great. But somebody say it's worth it. You're worth every mile between us. So that means somebody's planning to get their ass up and heal them wounds that keep them showing up in life the way that they been. And that's good. Because that means somebody's being accountable, saying that's wrong, that's fucked up, and the way I'm showing up ain't the way I should show up, so let me correct it. Or I like this person and how they show up, and I need to be more of a show up person if I want to receive a show up person. Right? I want unconditional love, but then I need to be an unconditional lover. It's simple. You are what you attract. You can't go out this world being nothing, a nothing ass motherfucker thinking you about to get the greatest person in the world. Now cut that shit out now. Don't do that. I know you play. I know you fucking lying. Thank you, Miss King. Boy, I ain't giving them no abundance, baby. I made my choice between love and abundance. I chose love. That fucked me because the Emperor didn't choose love like I chose love. He chose abundance. So, but in the end, that's not what ended up happening, right? In the end, it won't happen like that because you must always follow your intuition. And just because the devil get busy and dang a little shit in your face, that don't mean nothing. You see what I'm saying? You got to stick to the plan and stick to your soul's plan and what the Lord told you, right? So it might look like people steal your abundance and they get away with it, but baby, they don't. In the end, you sit on abundance and they sit in misery and Five of Pentacles. Because that's what your intentions was, right? Right? Your intentions was to save yourself instead of coming out here and being vulnerable. So you sacrifice my feelings so that you wouldn't have to be vulnerable. And you call that a good person. See, people don't understand the strenuousness in their actions. So people will make a little decision and think that's no. It affected a motherfucker majorly. And you don't just get to get away with it because you get to reap what you sow. So you get to like a person, know that you feeling them, but you too afraid to be vulnerable. So you run from them. And you tell them, oh, you tripping, I'm here. And you know for a fact you getting scared and you running away. That is going to fuck you in karma. Why? Because you wasn't honest. Because you let a person try to make a person feel crazy and delusional when you knew you was scared. Like, that ain't gonna fly with the universe. That ain't gonna fly, because now this motherfucker's over here depressed, a damsel in distress, because they feel like they're going fucking crazy. And you had the power to tell the truth, but instead you let them go crazy. You knew that you wasn't scared. You knew you wasn't brave enough, but you let them think that they wasn't worthy and they wasn't worth shit instead. That is where karma fucks you. And that karma fucking me is why I don't ever fuck people over. I don't ever, like, I used to be in a, I haven't always been the best energy, and I'm still working on myself, but I know better than to cross the Lord. I know better than to do something at the Lord or look down on me and make a funny ass smirk. I'm just not going to do it. It ain't going to work out for me. Why? Because I've been in enough towers to know better. I don't want no tower. I'm chilling. I'm being honest. I'm doing the right thing. I'm staying in the light. Shit. People can do what they want to do around me, but I'm reaping what I sow. I want to give me some good shit out here in the blessings. I want good karma, not bad karma. So there we go. There you have it. Yeah. I'm sowing good shit, because when it's time to reap, baby, I want flowers and not bullshit. Yep, that's exactly what I did too. And after the shit wasn't working, I had the nerve to wait around a little longer. Waiting on the Lord to show up, and he like, this is your battle. A motherfucker ain't treating you right, you better remove yourself. And all the signs that I got, I still didn't go nowhere. I still sat there and still try to be bearing with a motherfucker. But later down the line, you see shit different. You see shit different. Instead of feeling sorry for a motherfucker, you look at them with, what did I see in you in your eyes? Why? Because you a coward. And I'm an empress. And once I get up there to realize how brave I had to be here, I don't see no excuse for you, sucker. I don't see no excuse. I had to be brave. So if I could have did it, you could have did it too. So I don't see no excuse. I see you as a peon-ass, sucker-ass motherfucker. And guess what? That's where the emperor gets shit twisted. That's where he has a problem. Because he's no longer an emperor in your eyes. He's no longer royalty and everything. And you done put him up on a pedestal. You dropped that pedestal down and told his ass he ain't shit but a coward. Because now you see how it is. We had a choice. We could have been brave and chose the Lord, or we could have been in fear and chose the devil. I had to be brave. Why don't you got to be brave? And then you'll come in here trying to see, can you come back around? Is your work done? Because I'm not fucking helping you. Did you help me, or did you kick me? Trying to make it seem like, you know what I mean? Now, see, people get it twisted. And maybe your intentions wasn't to kick me, but in that time when you didn't own up to being afraid and you just try to make it seem like I was delusional and crazy, that's kicking a motherfucker. Because you just, I don't know, people don't know how to stand in the truth all the time. And they just, and they don't want to stand in the truth so bad that they'll tear everything around, to all the people around them down, so that we could be on the same level. This is their perspective. Your level's higher than mine, so let me knock you down a little bit. So then I don't have to, thank you, Dan. So then I don't have to, amount to nothing. Then I can stay here and not do no work. Then I can live in lower vibrations. Then we can have a toxic ass relationship where we just argue, and nobody want that bullshit. We healing to have healthy relationships, not to keep doing toxic. And that's what a motherfucker, that's where you'll find your twin flame getting mad at you, because you're not settling no more. Now he mad and he bitter at you, and it's all your fucking fault, because he ain't got no choice to heal now. And you the ringleader. So it's your fault. You're leading away, because if we're twin flames and we're magnets, that means he can't stop. You're leaving, you're going, he got to catch the fuck up. It was written in the stars, baby. Get the trotting. And now the empress don't give a fuck, because when she was sympathizing and being kind, motherfuckers was treating her like she was weak and delusional. Now she's a soldier in the motherfucking game, and people got to bow down, and now the empress is such a bitch, right? See, the tables will always turn. That's the thing about it. That same empress that was feeling weak and delusional because she listened to a masculine that she put up on a high pedestal, is now that same masculine that needs her, because she's the way to healing. The same way he didn't want to go, but realized he didn't have a choice, because we are divine beings. We have to. Hey, beautiful soul. Yeah, I've been there too. I quit the journey. Like, I've been on this channel for 2 years. It seems like I will be much farther than I am, but that's what happens when you get a masculine, and he He's religious, and he get, oh, well, that's delusional. You listening to the devil. If you put a motherfucker up on a high pedestal high enough, they'll have you detouring from your motherfucking purpose. And I'm telling you right now, I'm look in the mother, look in the camera. It's me. I did it. Okay. I start the tarot on this motherfucker. I care so much about his opinion, and then I just get the fuck away from tarot because he say I ain't supposed to. Whole time that's a motherfucker stopping me from my purpose, stopping me from my light shining out here. Do you realize how great your karma's gonna be for that sucker? Nope, but he feeling it now. I bet you he do, and he wants to reach out so bad. And go ahead, but I didn't leave you a number to reach out to. You could pull up, but it says the trespasser's gonna get shot. Oh, it's a little bit kind of dangerous to be trying to do that. So at this point, I just don't give a fuck because I gave all the fucks that I can give. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in the light now, and it's sad for me. It's bittersweet because life goes great as long as I let the fucking emperor go. Well, imagine that. You don't get to come with me. I'm gotta cut you loose because you rather be an enemy than stand on the side of me and lift me the fuck up the way I was doing you. You rather tear me down because you ain't brave enough to heal like me. And that's just fucked up. But you gotta do what you gotta do, boo. Enjoy the journey. He can't stand me now. Made that nigga stand on that. Now his ass can't stand me now. High as fuck, I'm lit. Yeah. And they'll be bitter and they'll be mad because it's time to heal. But don't be mad at me, baby. Be mad at God because it was God's plan. You know what I'm saying? She want me there about it. I'm just following my intuition. Well, I didn't make this. I didn't create this. I'm just doing what the Lord told me to do. Did you? Or did you do what the devil told you to do through fear? Huh? Don't worry, I'll wait. Oh, I can see it right now. You did the devil things and did what the devil told you to do because look at that. The star reverse says no healing's taking place. No healing takes place. No fucking wish fulfillment for you. See, look, when the empress turned like that, now she a bitch. Now motherfuckers don't want, I can't stand you. How? When I was so nice and trying to help you along the journey, telling you what would happen, I was a delusional witch. Now I'm just... made that nigga stand. Now I don't give a fuck. Now I'm a bitch. I can either be a witch or I can be a bitch. It don't matter. I can be what I'm going to be. Baby, you ain't going to stop what I'm going to do. That's the hardest part of the journey, though. Let's be absolutely 100. When you realize that your emperor is going against the grain and you got to let this motherfucker go. Well, damn. I'm a Pisces too, baby. And the lessons are harsh there because you feel deep. And people, a lot of times people think that the world is out to get them. But then if a Pisces get into you for real, it ain't nothing like that. It's just pure love and unconditional, baby. So if you mistreat that, then baby, I don't know what to tell you. You might get a Queen of Swords instead. God's plan. You see what I'm saying? That's what people, and just like people who be karmic and trying to do spells and shit, you need to talk it out with the Lord, okay? Because he created this plan. All I did was follow my intuition to follow the directions and instructions that he gave me. You wasn't brave enough. You was scared. You was listening to what the Bible told you to do, whatever your case is. And I listened to the Bible too. But if I got to compare the Bible with the Lord's direct orders, baby, the Bible's getting shut down. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord just spoke to me right now. The Bible, I read it. But that's that shit that I was taught about, hundreds and thousands of years ago, and the Lord is talking to me now today. I'm sorry, I'm going to listen to the Lord right now today. I'm not living back there. That times have changed so much, and some people just don't get it, right? And I don't want to sit here and keep explaining to motherfuckers who don't understand shit. The people who do understand, they'll come on through and they'll fuck with it. That's cool with me, the Lord. That's why I said people be like my brother, he said, I'm going to share your videos on Facebook. I'm going to say, that's cool, but I don't never entice people to share the videos. Why? Because people who are meant to be here, the Lord going to bring them, right? Those are the ones I prefer to have. Why? Because they got guided to be here. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? It unfold. But in the end, he take the empress right from the bottom and set her on the top. And sometimes it's the emperor that goes through the harshness. Sometimes the emperor wakes up first, and that hurts too. So whoever got pushed at the bottom by their own divine partner or the energy that was possessed around it will be taken from what they feel like was the bottom and placed back up on the top on the pedestal where they put the last motherfucker. Because that's where you really should have put yourself. And that's where you're at now. And now that your pedestal for yourself is so motherfucking high, you don't got time to be placing the next motherfucker up on pedestals because you're too busy concerned about what you doing for yourself. Now I'm motherfucking mad because you are focusing on being great. Are you sure you the motherfucking emperor? Lord, is he a false flame? Look. like, ah. But he be a real twin flame. He just be a lower toxic vibrational one of himself. And the longer we settle and wait on that, the longer he'll stay in that energy. When you cut that motherfucker off and you walk on off and say, I'm not settling for you and your bullshit, he gonna change because losing you ain't a motherfucking option. You got me? That's when you realize the power that the Lord gave you. And you don't never underestimate yourself again. Like, what? What? I'm that great to make a motherfucker change their whole lifestyle around for me? Yes, you are. Because it's two options now. Either heal the fuck up or lose. We'll see how many people will be losing. I can bet my bottom dollar that it won't be many. It won't be many. Aquarius, Pisces, Cups. Okay. Okay. Look, I'm a Pisces, but I got a North Node in Aquarius. Look, I'm taking a little Aquarius credit. I like the futuristic shit about y'all. You know, the plot and the plan and the chess, not checkers. A motherfucker just got their ass served. Safe to say. Straight Aquarius style, you know. It's chess, not checkers. Checkmate, bitch. I know. If my twin flame start watching this channel, it's going to piss him the fuck off. Oh, wait. I know he watch. He sit there and act like tarot gonna send me to hell, but he sit there and watch me perform. Imagine that. Ooh, I can see through illusion. Sarifayo. Imagine being the motherfucker. Look, just imagine the Lord telling two people away, right? And it's intuition. And one person ain't really too keen on following the intuition, so they go with their logic instead. The other person follows the intuition. Now they're sitting here competing against each other. This is my twin flame that I'm speaking on right now, but I'm saying I know it's other people's too. So just imagine, I took my intuition and you took the worldly way, right? Your vision. I took faith, you took sight, let's however, whatever you want to chop it up as. We sitting here arguing neck and neck trying to see who the Lord is on my side. The Lord is on my side. You going to hell. No, you're going to hell. You know, this shit I don't got time for because it's all low vibrations. I don't want to keep explaining to a motherfucker who can't wrap their mind around it. So every time I talk to you, I got to argue, right? Who's going to hell? But guess what? The Lord, he's going to back the right person, right? And the fact that he's sitting over there in that nasty ass karma and I'm just shining bright, he can bow out gracefully. Because by now he can see who the Lord's backing. Oh, the side of truth. The fuck? The Lord don't give a fuck about no 3D vibrational, none bullshit. He don't care about your ego. He don't care about your fear. He care about what he told you to have faith in him to do. That was me. Bow down to the Empress, bitches. Wait a minute, though. I know I should be humble, and I'm humble, but I'm the same motherfucker that you kicked all the way down to the ground. And I done rose up like a motherfucker phoenix, and look at me now. I never wanted to compete, guys. I didn't. I just wanted to be in my own lane, doing my own thing, but a motherfucker backed me up against the wall, you know? And you know how people get when they're backed against the wall? They don't have no other choice but to fight the fucking way out. I dropped the card. I guess I'll find it later because I ain't getting up. I mean, I'm gonna find it before I go into the next. I do it like a deck of cards and count them all out and see which one is missing. Sometimes they disappear on purpose because it'd be a message. But exactly, Phoenix rising. See, look, I just said rising like the Phoenix. Now you got to come through. See, now that's what I'm talking about. Rising like the Phoenix. That's my energy. Look. What that say? Let me come on back through and read that again. Now that's seeing the fruit of a tree. That's the fruit of what is it? That's seeing the fruit of a tree. Yeah, the fruits of your labor. I get what you're saying. Now that is what you call. This is what they call staying down till you come up, right? But it's about keeping your faith in the Lord, but moving yourself out of situations that does not emotionally serve you still. But you can't keeping your eye on the end goal, right? Just because the Lord told me you my emperor, don't mean I'm gonna settle for you. And when you bringing me lower vibrations, and I know you the emperor because the Lord said so, but that don't mean I got to sit here and let you treat me no type of way, right? Yes, that's true. So God is good all the time. And people thinks, that's okay. That's okay, baby. I know what you meant. That's when the Phoenix rises, baby. It's my turn now. You feel what I'm saying? Phoenix rising. When it's your turn now, they can't do nothing but gracefully bow out and watch you shine. Because they was the same motherfuckers who try to stop you. And that will be bittersweet for a motherfucker. Because some of these people won't ever get their baby back. A.K.A. the Empress. You won't ever get her back because the damage was too great. And the universe didn't like it. The Lord didn't like it. He told you, he warned you several times to do what your intuition told you to do it. You just didn't listen. Or maybe you had toxicity in your energy too bad that you couldn't hear. Thus the reason he got to send a whole nother motherfucker in your life to give you a message. Oh, ain't that enough? But see, that's what people are. Well, if the Lord would have tell me something, he would have told me himself. Well, maybe he tried to, but you too busy fucking people with bad juju. Are you can you hear him? Is your spirit too depleted? That is maybe he sounds like a little bitty mouse. So I don't know. People just be getting shit twisted, but they gotta do what they gotta do. Y'all know what I'm saying? But yeah. Thank y'all for watching. And y'all have a blessed day. This one. This is a good reading. I like this. It wasn't good, but it will get to the. But my mama always say it always gets greater later. I think we are later now because it's time for shit to get greater. Have a blessed one. Have a blessed one. I got Leo, and then I'm gonna be done for today. I can't get out of here, y'all. Okay. Y'all don't want me to leave, and that's okay. I don't be wanting to leave either, but you know. Today, movie day. $7 Tuesday for the movies. I'll be taking my kids. We're going to go see the, either, what is that, Shazam? Fury of the Gods, or the Quantum. That's the Ant-Man movie. We seen everything else. Every Tuesday we see the movie, so. All right.